professionals behind the way that we bring about diversity on the community side of it.
I was redoing our website recently, and I did a count. So back in the day, so my whole clan, it wasn't just one volunteering at all the game companies' booths that are in the first 10 years, and they're still in the industry. So 40 people all over, literally, we're like the Illuminati.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my clan. We are a few guys too, probably 5 guys, and the rest all women, just every major game company. And that's all through connections and what you're speaking about, who you're talking to, how are the relationships you're building, and then a little bit of luck, but all on you to sell yourself, but it's through the networking, which we all know is powerful.
I find anybody who is associated with the Frag Dolls to be extremely inspirational. I think that every single one of them went on to do just amazing things. We don't need to name them all here, but it's just like knowing those groups historically. Now that she's mentioned both PMS and Frag Dolls, kind of go look back at who was involved in that and where they are.
Frag Dolls?
Huh?
Did you know I was Frag Dolls?
Yeah. Oh. I'm not kidding. I respect every single one.
That's funny.
And I think that they've done amazing things.
And on that same note, I wanted to ask each of you, back when you were not so involved into the gaming in general, who did you look up to, or who did you see as an inspiration to maybe be at a similar level in the video game industry?
Okay, so you mentioned video game industry, because when I started, there were no female pro players or things like that. But when you go into the industry, so actually Morgan Romine, who was my boss, Frag Doll captain, the first one until I became it, but she got her doctorate, her own solo doctorate in San Diego, anthropology of gaming. And she leads AnyKey, which is a diversity organization that focuses on competitive or inclusivity in esports. So she's like the most phenomenal, beautiful, crazy woman you've ever seen, and I love her. So she would be my inspiration. Oh, wait, tagging on. Any girl that's competing and putting themselves out there and representing and owning that they are a representation, actually any diversity group.
I've already mentioned my diversity inspiration in that I had the honor of working with people from the Frag Dolls organization from the past, and they're amazing and inspirational. I think just in general, career-wise, going back to my Han Trash days, was that there's an individual named Breaky CPK. He was a caster who created a brand called Honcast, and at the time he had no one. This is again back at the beginning of Justin TV and everything like that. So somebody like Total Biscuit, right? If anybody knows Total Biscuit recipes, I keep naming. Sorry, but somebody like that before the trash game of Heroes of New Earth, and just.